Hello, this presentation is going to review the marketing data from Google Analytics affiliated with our Google Merchandise Store. Our company has taken the challenge of increasing online marketing through Google Analytics. The comparisons we will look at in this presentation focus on the new and returning users from November 24th of 2017 through November 24th of 2018. We will work through a series of slides that cover the analysis of 6 key points I felt were important to the marketing and worth noting. During the timeframes noted, the website saw about 740,000 users visiting. After reviewing the key points, we will do a brief review of the data. We will then look at what insights were gained from the data, and I will offer up my recommendations for improvement to the website and increasing our user experiences. Let's jump into the analysis right away. When our company started in on campaigns, it was necessary to decide what keyword campaigns brought users to our website. The top performing campaign, as seen here, is the YouTube brand. About 17,000 new users and 4,000 returning users came to the website through campaigns. 5,500 new users and 560 returning users came in through the YouTube brand campaign. As you can see here, the YouTube brand campaign had started in July of 2018 and has definitely seen some impressive results to date. Keywords are a wonderful way to track if we utilize the proper campaign or what we should focus our campaigns on. They are what users search to get to our website. 12,000 new users and almost 3,500 returning users access the website through various keywords. According to the analytics data, YouTuber merch was the top new user keyword searched to access our website, which ended up in 2,800 searches. Just under 1,200 returning users searched Google Merchandise Store to land on our website. Goals give us something to work towards when it comes to utilizing campaigns and keywords. Here we are looking at the purchase completed funnel. 107,000 users entered the shopping cart. This is about 15% of the 740,000 users that entered the site. As we work through the funnel, we lose about almost 75,000 or 70% of the users that enter the shopping cart, and 33,000 users continue to the next step. As they continue through the checkout process, we lose another about 10,500 users, leaving only 22,000 or 20% of the users to complete the checkout process. The national average for e-commerce conversions is about little over 2.5% at 2.63. We converted a little over 2%, which is a bit below the average, but still proves for impressive results. Users registering for our website build a customer base and show us that these users have an interest in what we are offering and likely want to be made aware of more deals and incentives we have to offer in the future. This allows us to send email campaigns, build metrics on user location, build insights on future users, and help align product campaigns to specific locations and demographics. We didn't have a specific goal set for registrations, but understanding how many users are registering year over year will allow us to set these goals. As you can see, I compared the dates from this year to last year. This year, almost 18,000 new users and 7,400 returning users registered to our website, which is unfortunately down from last year's 21,000 new users and 8,600 returning users. While the initial visitors number of almost 740,000 is large for our business, the new and returning users that did or did not come back seems to be varied. Here I compared this year and last year's numbers again, and we saw an increase of 13,000 or about 10% for returning users and a decline of 20,000 or a little more than 2.5% for new users. Obviously declines are not good, but this shows that our marketing efforts are working to gain new users and that we can improve on the returning users. The amount of time users are spending on a page can prove to be positive and negative. According to the analytics, returning users spend more time and view more pages than new users. New users spent an average of about 2 minutes on the site, viewed 3.81 pages per session, whereas returning users spent 3.5 minutes on the site and average 5.21 pages per session. The new user also had a higher bounce rate of 48%, which could mean they found what they needed and moved on, or it wasn't what they expected and left. And returning users had about 36.5% bounce rate, meaning they didn't leave as often. Much of the data we reviewed saw positive response from both user types. New users had more interaction with the website, while returning users had more quality time in the website over the last year. There were some conflicting data points in regards to the keywords accessing the website versus the campaign ads being ran. And there are other areas where we can dig deeper into the review and get better understanding of the analytics. Some of these can be costs associated with the campaigns and cost per click, or if the return on investment is positive for these campaigns, or are we focusing on the correct devices and locations of users. The first insight I found was the number of users that are lost during the checkout process. When almost 80% of users are abandoning their cart during the checkout process, there seems to be a flaw in the process. Another insight I have taken away from the data presented is the enormous difference in new users versus returning users. While this is a great problem to have, given we have more new users using the website, the returning users should be a larger part of the statistics than they really are. There are a diverse number of things that could be related to this, and more digging would be needed to find what is causing this. The final insight I want to point out is the number of registrations for our website gains. It seems to be lower than I would expect when almost 740,000 users are visiting our website in a year. Our website has proven to have great success over the past few years with growth of returning users and the success of conversions for an online retailer. As pointed out in the insights, there is some obvious room for improvement. Those that are leaving the checkout process likely do not want to fill out the long form. Many users want a simple, quick checkout process. That is why they are shopping online. My suggestion to the checkout process is to keep it simple. Cut down the number of fillable fields, utilize autofill where necessary, or even allow them to check out as a guest, and when they have completed their fields required to check out, have them check yes or no to register to the website, reassuring they will not receive large amounts of spam. Another recommendation is regarding the closing the gap of new and returning users. Utilize those that are registered and offer them rewards or returning shopper discounts. This will bring them back to the website and essentially force them to shop around for something they may not necessarily need but want. I thank you for your time. I hope the information has been useful, and we can continue to move forward with a successful business. Thank you.